Hey, this is Jimmy Herring, and I have three questions for the Jomeokee Music and Arts Festival, September 14th through 16th in Pinnacle, North Carolina. Will Norton asks, in your opinion, do talent and dedication play equal parts in making a great musician, or is one ingredient more important than the other? Well, I think it's different for every person. I mean, talent and dedication are both important in becoming a great musician, I would guess. But great is a very subjective term, and I just think dedication is really important, no matter what you want to do in life. And I would guess, equal parts, like you say in here in your question, makes sense to me that you have to have something there, and I mean, I know an awful lot of great musicians who never had to practice, but for me, it was a matter of playing a lot and to try to to get better, and it still is a matter of playing a lot and practicing a lot. It's not hard if you want to do it, and you know we're lucky to get to play music. So I love to play. So I would guess that. I hope that answers your question. And then Jake Cohen sent in musically, what is inspiring you today at this very moment? I would say just about everything I hear. Um, I've recently been turned on to Wayne Krantz's new record, Alex Machesek's new record, John McLaughlin's new record, and Michael Landau's new record. These are amazing records. They're not even out yet. Some of them aren't even out yet. They will be soon. Uh, but they are absolutely inspiring to listen to. And I have to be real careful about listening to other guitar players because, you know, uh, if you draw inspiration from and listen to from other people who play the same instrument you play, then it can happen that you sound like your contemporaries. And it's not a bad thing. It's just I try to listen to other musicians that play other instruments other than the guitar because I happen to play the guitar. So I like to listen to gospel singers like Mahalia Jackson. I like to listen to piano players like McCoy Tyner or Gonzalo Rubalcaba, or and the list goes on and on. And saxophone players, Bill Evans is a huge incredible sax player that I like to listen to. And of course, there's Coltrane and Cannonball and Johnny Griffin and Charlie Parker. And the list goes on and on. Okay. And then Debonis Allen Duo has a question. What qualities do you admire in other musicians, and what areas do you want to improve in musically? Um, well, that is a huge list. Way too, it's going to take too long to answer that one in any kind of detail. But basically, I look for essence as far as what I admire in other musicians. Their intention. These are all things I kind of learned to look at from a different perspective through playing with Bruce Hampton, the guy that influenced all of us Atlanta musicians in a big way. Um, you look for truth. You look for someone's intention in their playing, and really their essence is really all that matters. But if you wanted to get more specific, I guess I would say I would listen for their touch and their time and their phrasing and the way they deal with silence is also another thing you want to listen for, or I do. And what areas also do you want to improve in? Well, that's a list that there's not enough time left in my lifetime to list all the things I hope to improve in. Well, one thing would be I want to get better at playing changes, chord changes, and not just jazz chord changes, but any chord changes. I want to get better in being spontaneously melodic. Um, I also want to get better in just improvising and listening and reacting to the moment, which is something that you can never ever stop learning. And you know, also I would love to improve picking. I would love to get better at that. I keep working on it, and I would like to get better with being more vocal with the guitar and phrasing more like a singer, more like a horn player, because horn players and singers have to take a breath before they can produce a note. So when they run out of air, they have to take a breath before they can play again and or sing again. And I think a lot of guitar players, they don't have to take a breath before they can play again. So what that does is it can make a guitar player tend to not phrase like a musician, So that's my biggest goal, is to become a better musician, and I think the instrument we play is not as important as music, and I think it doesn't matter if you play a pan flute or a piano or a glockenspiel. You want to be a good musician, ultimately. I hope that answered your questions. Thank you.